after the World Championships. I've come back just really wanting to focus on becoming a stronger athlete, obviously as well as a fitter athlete, but a stronger one at the same time. So that's taken in a lot of hill works, both on the bike and the run. It's a lot of endurance stuff, a lot of long rides, as well as the hill work. It's very, very strength based. The strength and conditioning have increased to an extra day, so we'll be doing 3 days a week now in the autumn, leading into the winter and the spring for next year. So again, it's all based on making me a stronger athlete. I've been doing a lot more out on the road since we've got back, because I enjoyed it so much when we were in Switzerland and Austria and Romania, and then we went down to Italy as well. So I've got the bug of going out a lot more. So now I'm doing sort of 3-4 hour rides, either on a Saturday or a Sunday. Long runs are still around about 90 minutes. But I think the main thing is been doing hills. For some strange reason, I do enjoy them on the run, and obviously a lot of the longer rides, we've incorporated in certain places where we've been doing a lot of hill work within that as well. Wherever I can, even on some of the shorter rides where it's just an hour, I'll make sure there's 2 or 3 sort of decent hills in that. Yeah, I've been trying to ride a lot steadier going up the climbs and not sort of over stressing myself. So I think that's one thing I have been doing is sort of racing up to the top and then getting to the top and then thinking, yeah, great, I've finished, and I've still got another 2 hours of a ride to do, and I'm burning too many matches. And I think that's sort of one of the things that sort of really hit home to me, that I've got to be a little bit more educated in what I'm doing. And I think with my running side of things, I do that because I've been running for so long. You know when you've gone too far and you've hit that red line. With the hill, I don't think you do. I think you go up there as fast as you can. You go up there as fast as you can to get to the top, and then it's a big sort of cheer to get to the top. And great, yeah, I've done it. But then, you get over that, and when you're racing, you still got another 20k to do, or whatever it might be. And that's what I think I've been doing wrong. So the one thing that just I've very rarely done is been on the turbo. It's been out on the road. So again, a lot on the road bike on the longer rides, but I've been out on the TT bike as well. Been doing a lot of TT time trial, actually sort of going out and doing 10-mile time trials with local cycle clubs. That's been a big help, and not just in actually looking at the effort and judging the effort, but also talking to these guys as well. There are a lot of old guys there that have been doing it a long time, and just getting their sort of perspective on time trialing and how to ride, what they're doing, what gear they're wearing, what gearing they've got on the bikes, and all these weird and wonderful stuff that they do. So it has been really, really interesting for me to look at that side of things as well. So it's been a good split, but I'm still riding the road bike a lot more for a number of hours point of view. I think a lot is that judging that effort. You've got to judge an effort, especially on the standard, where I think is the effort sort of where I've struggled. The biggest improvement is I've got 40k to ride the bike. I've just done a 10k run, I've got 40k, I've got to judge that effort, and then I've still got another 5k run. It can't be hit the first hill as hard as you can, survive it. I've got to judge the effort over the 40k. I've got to go do course recce's, either by looking at a course profile on Strava, or actually doing the course recce, and then actually coming up with a plan for that 40k, and not just hitting it as hard as I can and hoping that I can, my fitness will get me through, or what I'm eating on the bike will get me through that, because it's just not the level that I'm at. I'm just not able to survive with a constant effort just on nutrition alone and fitness. I need to be a little bit more detailed in what I'm doing. There's been a big shift in the power. The power has increased, but it's also the speed has increased as well. It's not all about, again, this is the learning curve that I'm going through. It's not all about power. It's it's speed. How quickly you'll go up a hill, or how quickly maybe not go up a hill. But then you've got the strength then to raise the speed then for the next so many miles. So again, it's a lot to do with looking at the course and looking at and putting that effort in where's appropriate for where my strengths are as a rider. The biggest thing that I've done in the last 6 months, improvement wise, is the strength. I've got to put that into, I've lost 8 kilos at the same time, and I am stronger now, both from a run and a bike point of view. I think just getting this course management side of things sorted out I think the results will come. But yeah, it's been I'd say definitely over the last 6 to 7 months, the biggest improvement that I think I've made is in the strength and conditioning. It's how I feel during races, how I feel after a race as well. I was having terrible trouble with my calves this year. The last couple of races I hadn't had any trouble with my calves, and that's down to the strength and conditioning. I think it's very difficult to work on the strength and conditioning side when you're actually racing. That's the hard bit, so we're going to have, when the season ends in sort of September, we're going to have the whole of the winter to really work on becoming very a hell of a lot stronger. So I'm about 66 kilos and it is kept at that, so I'm happy around about that. I know that I don't want to go under that. At 66 kilos is about where I need to be. I think from a height, it's just about right, I think.